Hey, welcome back to the Carmen Marie Channel. Today I just want to talk to you about what do you do when you're alone? What do you do with your quiet thoughts? And the reason I want to talk about that today, because I was sitting here at the table and just journaling and reflecting, and I was thinking, okay, what do I do in my quiet thoughts? I do a lot of reflecting, some good and some bad. I try to stay positive so I can be, because what you think about and what you believe, I always believe that that's what's going to manifest in your life. So I wanted to come on here today and just kind of do what I would call unscripted, raw, but not raw in a respectful way, my type of raw, and that is just sharing with you. One of the things I was thinking about was on my channel is I feel kind of good about it because I can come on and just be who I am. I don't have to be perfect. I get to be real. So when you see me, maybe sometimes I'm maybe just a little pumped up more than others, more than other times. I want to talk to you about the times when we're feeling really down and out. Now, I'm not really feeling down and out today, but I do want to talk to you about some different thought processes. Like, for example, what do we do when the event is over in our life? Whether there's a relationship you're in, you got married, you attended a wedding, you attended a funeral. What do you do with those quiet thoughts when the curtains is closed, the company is gone? What do you do? And I was thinking, like, okay, but if let's say you attended a wedding, everything's so beautiful, the bride and groom look like they're gonna live happily ever after, but the reality of that is sometimes that's the situation and sometimes it isn't. So for the bride and the groom that may have just gotten married, I guess I want to say, what do you do when you just, you done open all the beautiful gifts, the company is gone, the wedding was amazing, you cut the cake, you looked into each other's eyes and you just feel like you're the one for me. Well, baby, when real life starts happening, what do you do? Are you ready to jump ship? You ready to leave? You ready to sign the papers? You ready to separate? All kind of stuff happens. So I want to say to those people, you got to know what you loving for. Why are you loving? What do you love about the person? Because when that person don't live up to that reality no more, then what are you going to do? Jump ship? Divorce? Run? I'm just saying. I just want to be real today because I'm over, I just attended an event in my life and it's like, okay, I'm going to use a funeral, for example. When the family is grieving, when the family have, lost a loved one, you got so many people attending the funeral, you got the gatherings at the house or the repast. What do we do when the company is gone? And that is just what I want to just talk about today, because ask yourself that, what do you do? We have to learn how to stand all by ourselves when the company is gone. And the only way to do that, I don't have, my scripture for the day is going to be Proverbs 3:5 and 9. That's my channel scripture. So that is what I'm using today for this unscripted talk. And that is to trust God no matter what. Trust in the Lord with all of your heart and lean not to your own understanding. So that's what I want to say. Now that sounds like, yeah. But baby, you're going to need that in your life when you do need to really trust God. When you're feeling like you just been hit by something. Because when you do lose a loved one, nobody know what you're thinking in your head. That brings back so many emotions from whatever relationship you had with the person. It might have been your childhood. Just like for me, it's a real situation right now because I have lost a loved one. And each time I lose a loved one, I feel like, you know, my family, it just takes you to some places, and your mind, your thoughts, and you got to know how to deal with that. So my way of dealing with that is I'm reflecting on my family right now, and I'm so grateful. You know, no matter what you're feeling in life, you can say to yourself, life is good. When you got up the next day, oh, life is good, because we have another opportunity to keep living, to keep serving, to keep helping others, to keep being the best version of ourselves we can be. And the other thing I wanted to talk about is we just have to learn how, like in your quiet thoughts, when we having those thoughts in our minds, it's not a bad thing. Embrace the thoughts. Write them down. I was sitting here today and I was doing my journaling. I like to journal. This was given to me some years ago. It's Walk with God. I don't know if you can see it from here because I feel like I'm far away today. I'm far away from the camera today, but maybe I'm not. And I was just doing some journaling, and I'm like, you know what? I'm embrace all my thoughts, all my feelings. And that's all I want to say to you today. What are you doing your quiet thoughts? And when you have those quiet thoughts, or when you have attended events, because I want to point that out, when you have attended the big event, all the fun, all the laughter, all the people you met, what do you do afterwards when it's all gone? That's when you know who you really are. That is when you know you are so happy with yourself, when you can get to yourself and you say, you know what, I love me. I love me and I love my life. And you love your relationships and your family and your friends and your people. But you got to learn how to love you when you're all by yourself. And that's what I want to say. I want to say thank you for tuning in today. I wanted to come on come on and just talk today, because this is real, and that's what I love about my channel. I'm just going to come on and I'm going to talk about what's in my heart. So I just want to say subscribe to my channel if you like it, if you know somebody who might be encouraged by watching this video, because trust me, the person that may be sitting right next to you is hurting so deeply. So open up and just help that next person. Look in the description for the call to action for this channel. And I just want to tell you, I really, really appreciate you. And I want to say peace and tea time. But before I sign off, I didn't have my tea today, y'all. I am still drinking coffee from this morning. So whatever you're drinking, embrace the moment for whatever you are drinking. So it could be tea, coffee, or whatever your beverage is. And that's it. I'm going to get up until I get my little clicker. I'm going to get up and turn the channel on. Thank you so much.